The Kite Runner is a spellbinding novel written by Khaled Hosseini. Khaled Hosseini was born in 1965 in Kabul, Afghanistan. He is the son of a diplomat and a Persian language teacher. He left his native city at the age of 11 and moved with his family to France. In 1980, he and his family were unable to return to Afghanistan because of the Soviet War, and they sought political asylum in the United States. Khaled now lives in California. He became a citizen of the USA. He did not return to Afghanistan until 2003 at the age of 38, where he felt like a stranger in his own country. The Kite Runner is his first novel and was published in 2003. It is a deeply touching story that found its inspiration in Hosseini's own past. The novel was adapted into movie in 2007 by Marc Forster. In this novel, Khaled Hosseini describes it as the Kabul of the last 30 years, through the story of a friendship between two young boys, Amir and Hassan. The story is set in Fremont, in California, and in Kabul, Afghanistan, from the collapse of the monarchy in 1973 to the Taliban regime in 1997. The novel is neatly divided into 3 sections. The first narrates the childhood in the 70s of the socially privileged Amir, son of a rich Pashtun merchant. His best friend is Hassan, the son of their servant Ali. Hassan and Ali are both Hazaras, a race that is considered inferior to the Pashtuns in the social hierarchy of Afghanistan. The two inseparable boys grow up together, freely roaming the streets of Kabul, almost as brothers. Bound to the same passion for kites, the two little boys share happily their childhood in the welcoming and modern Kabul. Hassan is totally dedicated to Amir. He is Amir's kite runner, retrieves down his rival kites, and defends him from bullies. During one horrific incident, Amir betrays Hassan. Asef, a notoriously mean and violent older boy with sadistic tendencies, blames Amir for socializing with an Hazara. One triumphant day, Amir wins the local kites tournament. As the tradition wants it, Hassan goes to run the last cut kite, a great trophy, for Amir, saying, "For you, 1,000 times over." Unfortunately, Hassan runs into Asef and his 2 henchmen. Hassan refuses to give up Amir's kite, so Asef exacts his revenge, assaulting and raping him. Amir searches for Hassan and hides when he hears Asef's voice. He witnesses the rape but is too scared to help him. Deeply troubled by guilt, Amir devises a plan to ultimately rid himself of the source of his torments, indirectly driving Ali and Hassan out of their household. They will never see each other again. At the end of the first chapter, they bid farewell. In 1978, the monarchy collapses. It is overthrown by the People's Democratic Party of Afghanistan. In 1979, the Soviet army entered Afghanistan. The cosmopolitan city Kabul turns into a hell. During this period, Amir flees to America with his father. The second part of the book chronicles Amir as an adult. His once fragile relationship with his father is forged stronger as the two try for their new life in a distant land. Before his father's death from illness, Amir gets married to Soraya and realizes his dream as a writer. One day, in 2001, an old friend of his father, Rahim Khan, calls him and tells him, "Come to Kabul, there is a way to be good again." The third part of the book depicts Amir's journey back to the now Taliban-controlled Afghanistan, to fulfill a mission that would ultimately lead to his personal redemption. Amir finds out that Hassan and his wife are dead, and that their son Sohrab is in an orphanage. Rahim wants Amir to go to Kabul and rescue Sohrab, who is somewhere in Kabul without any protection. Initially, Amir doesn't want to go, but Rahim insists. Hassan was Amir's half-brother. Amir will do anything to free him and to bring him to America, because he hopes that in this way he can atone for his sins. Once again, he will run into Asef, who has Sohrab, but this time they will face each other. As every adaptation, it is very difficult to recreate the descriptions of the book. However, in order to adapt on a big screen friendship, anger, Marc Forster decided to be faithful to the book, respecting a reality of a country devastated by the war. In fact, the story is chronological, and many of the dialogues in the movie are taken from the novel. However, there are some slight differences. The relationship between Hassan and Amir, the sultans of Kabul, is well described along the book. In the movie, we don't perceive these close ties. The same thing is true for Amir's father, Baba, and Ali. In the book, they are very close, even if they belong to different social classes. In the film, the relationship is not portrayed at all. Another important point is the gift that Hassan receives from Amir's father for his birthday. Baba offers him a surgery to repair his hair lip. This shows how much Baba cares about Hassan. Even if he is his servant, he treats him as a son. In the movie, none of this happens. Hassan doesn't have a hair lip. In the novel, Hassan's life as an adult is told in detail, whereas in the movie it is vaguely mentioned, due to the fact that all we know about Hassan's life as an adult is told from Amir's revelations. Another difference concerns Amir's father. When they are in California, he is very depressed. He misses Afghanistan. He doesn't like his life in America. His status in society changes. While he was an important merchant in Kabul, in America he became a nobody. On the contrary, in the movie, he seems very happy. In the book, Soraya and Amir can't have children, and they initially decide not to adopt any children, whereas in the movie, they don't even discuss it. Moreover, Amir has problems with the embassy in Kabul regarding the adoption of Sorab. On the contrary, in the movie, all these difficulties are cut out. They do adopt Sorab without any problems. Overall, the movie and book differences do not affect the poignancy of the story. The Kite Runner is a beautiful crafted novel set in a country that is in the process of being destroyed. It is about the power of reading, the price of betrayal, and the possibility of redemption, and an exploration of the power of fathers over sons, their love, their sacrifices, and their lies.